Toughest hole this week. We go over to 16.
And Geoff Ogilvy from the second cut of the primary rough, 176 yards to the hole. Well, he's just hacking it down the fairway.
He hopes it's in the fairway.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, it's getting a lot of run, John. It's turning out okay.
Yeah.
Pretty simple little pitch from there, right up the face of the green. Now back on the tee.
And the Lukes reverberate here through Wingfoot. 16.
Ogilvy's third. Decide how you're going to onto the green, or you're going to land it short and bounce it up. He plays it very effectively. So hanging there at 5 over. Should have a good chance to save par. His first 6 holes today, -2. His last 9 +4. And that was kind of a trend that was set early today. We saw some good scoring through the first 6 or 7 holes, but a lot of players have struggled since then.
I can't say that anybody has played a great 2006 U.S. Open. I mean, tee to green or been on fire or really dominated, you know, and hit great shots. It just sort of, the course has just sort of pulled everybody down a little. Oh my word.
That is the worst we've seen all week right there. That will call for all of his short game. Up at 17, Geoff Ogilvy on the tee.
Away right, he's pointing Poulter's.
Yeah, that was where he hit it yesterday, and he played the miraculous second shot. Well, these people are seeing a lot of golf balls right on 17. He's trying to turn it with a more lofted club.
This looks like a nice line.
Well, this is his third shot, Johnny. He drove it way right, couldn't even punch out to the fairway.
That was a muffy lie there.
Well, that will get hung up, so Ogilvy struggling as well. He's closing holes, taking their toll. We go to 18.
Biggest tee shot of his career, Johnny. This par 4 18, tied for the lead in the U.S. Open. All the disappointment. Mickelson, is he going to let another U.S. Open slip away?
So here's our leaderboard with Scotland's Colin Montgomerie, twice a runner-up to Ernie Els in an Open competition. Now tied with Phil Mickelson in the final stages of the 106th Open.
Well, while we were away, Geoff Ogilvy's 4th at the par 4 17th. The line's good. The line's good. Oh, my God. What a par.
That's
Ogilvy. He goes on to get into a playoff, Johnny, or have a chance to win this thing. It's going to be his short game that has held him in there. As we go back and see what's going on with Mickelson, Roger.
Well, Mickelson's tee shot flew into a plastic garbage bag on the side of.
That's exactly where he stands, and it's like, hey. All right, to 18T.
Geoff Ogilvy alive by virtue of his par saver at 17 at +5. 1 back.
Needs a good drive. It's very narrow down there, about 24 yards wide with an angle. And he's a long hitter, and he's hit a beauty.
Who knows, Johnny? He may not need a birdie here. A par, a +5.
Right in the
Might
divot.
be okay.
Right in the divot, I think. I think it went right in the divot. Just on the front of it, though.
Hard to tell exactly
no,
where.
it went in the divot. It's just whether it just rolled out the front of it. What he doesn't know is that Ogilvy is in birdie position, and he probably isn't even factoring in Ogilvy.
And there it is, Johnny. It is right in front of that.
And the worst part of it is a sand-filled divot, which is, he's probably thinking, come on, I got a chance to win the U.S. Open, and I go in a sand-filled divot.
Playing with a man who is a factor, Geoff Ogilvy at +5, and look at his position.
Well, really bad break, but he can get on it. He could hit it a little bit at one groove down and try to hit a little bit of a cut. It doesn't look like he's playing that shot. close to being pretty darn close to the hole. If that had gone another 2 feet in the air, it would have gone down the hill right next to the flag. That was really 2 horrendous breaks in a row.
There it is out of this divot.
Let's see if he gets sand on the wrong side of the ball when he hits it. Yeah, a little bit, just enough to come up short. Just about
this green.
This is absolutely a crazy shot right here. How tough this is. This is where you need a 64-degree wedge. But he could play it. He could do it. But under this pressure, it's tough. Did he hit it?
Oh, yes, he did. Giving himself a chance. Boy, the tough break on the divot.
He put a lot of spin on that ball. He really grabbed the grooves.
One hard-earned 4 for Ogilvy if he's able to get this putt down. And post +5.
Look at, he opens the face, taking a big gamble, and just hits it perfectly. I mean, just a beautiful strike there.
Just the 3rd U.S. Open for the 29-year-old from Melbourne, Australia, who makes his home here in the United States and Arizona. A couple of PGA Tour wins and a bit. If Ogilvy doesn't make this, it'll make it a lot easier for Mickelson, who could put it away with a bogey.
Well, he's got a hook putt. It's not the most brutal putt there ever was, but under the situation, the hole probably looks like a thimble.
You roar down under if this falls. And it does. +5 is the lead right now. And Ogilvy owns it.
That was a courageous par out of that divot that he was in, the sand-filled divot, and to get that up and in from short of the green was miraculous. And that's good playing. 71, 70, 72, 72.
So a par by Mickelson at 18 can win it. A bogey, we've got a playoff.